What's going on? Y'all come on in. Welcome to the Game Time Locker Room. I'm your man, I'm your pastor, I'm your coach. I'm your Game Time Activator, aka your mindset negotiator. I coach you back to yourself so that when you separate it from yourself, so that you can operate as yourself. Let's do that one more time. Yo, I'm your Game Time Activator, aka your mindset negotiator. I coach you back to yourself when you separate it from yourself so that you can operate as yourself. Yo, y'all go ahead and share this out. Invite the people in. Let them know we are in the building. Go ahead and let us know where you're at. If you can hear me loud and clear, there's going to be some comments I will be able to see. Some I won't, but that's all good. I promise you, I will acknowledge you as soon as this broadcast is over. So, yo, if y'all peep the title, the title is simple as this. Even when the path is rocky, you can't quit. Even when the path is rocky, you cannot quit. And I just want to encourage each and every one of you all, man, to make sure that you're standing on the path. I want to encourage you to make sure, even when the path is rocky, that you don't quit, that you don't give up, that you don't throw in the towel, that you don't go ahead and uh, 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 turn this thing, it's just giving up, right? And so I want to encourage you all. So I'm out here. You all can't see it. I'm going to try to tweak my camera. So I'm on this walking path, right? I'm on this walking path, and I hope you all can see it. And you see it's all dirty. You see a lot of the roots coming through, a lot of rocks and stones coming out throughout the path. There's a lot of crazy stuff right here on this path, right? And a lot of times God gives us an assignment, and the assignment looks so crazy. The assignment, the journey looks so crazy. I know it looks so, it's like, man, it causes you to want to turn back around. But one thing God has showed me, even in this season, when the path is rocky, you can't give up. See, on this path, you're going to have you're going to have some moments when you're going to feel like you're going into a valley, when you're going into a low, right? You're going to have some moments. So right now, going down a little slight slope, you're going to have those moments, right? And then every now and then, in some seasons, you're going to go through a season, watch this, where now you're going to elevate. So right now, I'm going up a little slope now. But watch this, and I know as crazy as it is, as much as you want to turn around, as much as you want to give up, you want to go ahead and quit, you want to throw in the towel, but you can't do that. You can't detour off of the path, because what happens is the moment that you detour off the path, the moment that you detour off the assignment, you're going to find yourself roaming around in the wilderness. God, you're going to find yourself in the wilderness when you get off the path. And one thing we got to trust and hold on to what God said. God said, yo, let's get to the other side. Watch this. See, y'all can't see it, but over there, well, you may be able to see it. There's a body of water, there's a lake. But on the other side, but sometimes you got to go through some stuff to get to the other side. Yeah, even on the path, you're gonna have to walk these paths alone. Yeah. I know you weren't ready for that one. Sometimes on the path, you're going to have to walk alone. Sometimes in that alone moment, you're going to have to encourage yourself. See, a lot of us, we ready to show up when the crowd is there. Some of us are willing to show up when everybody's cheering. Some of us will show up and continue to show up when we got the momentum of the crowd. But what do you do when you're on that path by yourself? God, what do you do when you're on that path by yourself? You got to try to figure things out. God, that's the moment. That's this. Even on that rocky path, you're gonna hear some voices. God, you're gonna hear some voices. And the question is, which voice you gonna rock out with? Whoo. See, here. Look at all these roots breaking through on the path. I got every reason to say, you know what? I need to find a different route. God, I need to detour. And you don't have all of those reasons. But what do you do when you're out in the wilderness and you feel like you're on the path and you by yourself? Now the enemy gets in your ear. Boy, if you don't go back, man, the folks trying to give up on you. They done threw the towel in. Ain't nobody here. You out here by yourself. Watch this. I told you God wasn't down with you because you out here by yourself. Where's God at? Because the scripture says he'll never leave you nor forsake you. But then you're going to hear Jesus show up. God, just like he did with the disciples when they was on the boat. When he told them, yo, we going to the other side. First thing he said, be not afraid. It's me. I'm down with you. Even when you think you out in the middle of this thing by yourself, watch this. I'm still down with you. And that's the voice you got to hold on to. What's that voice? What are the instructions that God said? Yo, we going to the other side. That's why you can't quit. Even when you on the path by yourself. As crazy as it is. Look at this, man. It's crazy that you're going to experience all kind of obstacles and stuff while you're out on that path. You're going to experience some moments where you just want to quit. You're going to experience those moments where you're ready to give up. God. And I just want to encourage you all today. Don't throw in the towel. Don't throw in the towel. Continue to show up. Continue to walk on this path. Even what happened with Peter when he was on that boat, when he got off the boat to walk on water, he only sank. Why is that? Because he stopped moving. I'll say that again. He only started to sink when he stopped moving. So even when the path looked crazy, I just want to encourage you all to keep moving. I want to encourage you all. Sometimes you might have to walk on this stuff. So sometimes you have to fight through the obstacles. Sometimes you got to stay. What's this? Then there's going to be moments you can't even find a smooth place. You just got to endure it. You got to endure it. You got to endure it. I'm here to tell you, you can win if you don't quit. That's why he says, don't grow weary doing well. But in due season, I want y'all to say this, declare, in my due season, I don't know when your season is, but I just know in due season, you shall reap if you don't faint. I'm here to tell you, God said this to me one day, some time ago, and I walked across this. He said, look at the earth giving birth. He said, look at the earth giving birth. Even in some of the dirtiest situations, these roots are still coming up. Look at there's breakthrough happening. See, you can look at the obstacles as you can look at these roots as obstacles, or you can look at it as for this. It's symbolic of breakthrough. God, you can look at this as obstacles, or you can look at it as hurdles of breakthrough. God, opportunities to elevate. That's why hurdlers can get to the finish line. They have to hurdle the way over the obstacle. In order to hurdle, you got to elevate. God, am I talking to somebody today? And I just want to encourage you, even in seasons when, watch this, when you have to face, when the path is rocky, when the path is messed up, you can't give up. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? And that's what I want to encourage you all today. Even though the path is rocky, watch this, you can't quit. Even T.I. said that. Y'all can't quit. You can't quit. I can't quit. Because the moment that I quit, watch this, I let everybody else connect. That's a whole nother message. I let everybody else around me down when I quit. And I just want to encourage you all. If you don't hear nothing else I say, even though the path is rocky, you cannot give up. Now watch this. I wasn't planning on this, but I wasn't planning on this, but he just showed me this. Y'all ready for this? Tonya, you ready for this one? You ready for this? Peep this, y'all. Watch this. What would have happened if I would have quit back when the road was rocky? What would have happened if I would have quit on that stony path? What would have happened? Watch this. I would have missed the opportunity to be able to walk on bridge. I would have missed an opportunity to cross over. I would have missed an opportunity. Watch this. That there was going to be a way, a road to be smooth. I would have missed out on the way. But if I would have stayed back there, I would have missed out on this. I would have missed out on all of this if I would have stayed in my wilderness. If I would have stayed back there on that rocky path and said, you know what? I ain't going to win. I'm going to go ahead and quit because it's too the road is too rocky. God said you would have missed out on an opportunity. You would have missed out on an opportunity. Well, I'm going to make a way for you. Well, I'm going to prepare a way for you. I'm walking over water right now. There's water right here. I'm just literally walking over the bridge. This bridge is giving me access to the other side. So, yo, I'm your man. I'm your pastor. I'm your coach. I'm your gang time activator, your mindset negotiator. I coach you back to yourself when you separated from yourself so that you can operate as yourself. Yo, y'all have an amazing day. Be blessed. Rock out, man. Rejoice. Be glad in this day that the Father has assigned for each and every one of you all. Stay connected to me, man. We got some dope stuff coming. I'm excited about what we got coming up. I will say this. I know we haven't announced anything for Gang Time. I know this is the week. This is the month that we normally have it. God has definitely dealt with me with that. So stay tuned for some Gang Time stuff coming your way. Yo, I'm out. Y'all have an amazing day. If you receive this word, you've been stretched, you've been enlarged, you've been empowered. But most of all, you've been activated for Gang Time. Yo, don't quit. Y'all have a blessed day.